We danced to Jody Watley, and I sang, what was it, a Madonna song.
Yes, Papa Don't Preach.
Oh, my God, you are well researched, yes.
Come on, let's see if you remember any of this.
Oh,
Papa Don't Preach.
I'm in trouble deep.
Papa Don't Preach.
I've been losing sleep, but I made up my mind.
What?
I'm keeping my baby.
Let's go! Let's go!
Can I just say it's a well-chosen song for a Catholic school church? Keeping my baby. I have to say.
And you will know my name is D-Stroy, my brother.
Sirius XM Shade 45, Control Alt D-Stroy. Let me tell you, man, DC Comics, Marvel Comics create superheroes, and here I am with the phenomenal Judy Reyes. How you doing, prima?
I'm really good. How are you?
Now, I'm phenomenal that you are sitting right here. Now, your mom was a great singer in church, holding it down at the house parties. What do you remember about the energy of those days?
Oh, my God. Just that I wanted to be just like my mom. I used to go to the choir with her. I used to sing with her. She was kind of like the star of the family, you know, La Bonita. And once everybody had a few drinks, it was like, canta, Clara, canta. And it was all like those Trio Los Panchos and Ana Gabriel and Juan Gabriel. Yeah. You know, all the
legends of the time,
all the legendary singers of the time. The songs that I grew up with.
Yeah. So beautiful. 81, right? The OG. She just celebrated her birthday.
She's OG.
Let's go.
Gearing up for her second knee replacement.
Look at the she played football out here in these streets in the BX. I know what's going on.
You could say maybe stickball.
Yeah. So now, salute to your mom's friend. Carmela, you know, she had you dancing to Jody Watley.
Oh, Carmela. That's what actually launched me into really pursuing a career in the arts. Mm-hmm. Going to church, Carmela started to take Spanish language classes at the Puerto Rican Traveling Theater, and she decided to put on a talent show. And then include that she would direct because she was just so passionate about the art. Mm-hmm. And she put up like one of those all-day talent shows that included like a 2-hour buffet break, like a potluck kind of thing.
Yeah.
And I did everything. I rehearsed a scene with Doña Ada, que en paz descanse, who was the actress. We did a scene from the House of Bernardo Alba. We sang we danced to Jody Watley, and I sang, what was it, a Madonna song.
Yes, Papa Don't Preach.
Oh, my God, you are well researched, yes.
Come on, let's see if you remember any of this.
Oh,
Papa Don't Preach.
I'm in trouble deep.
Papa Don't Preach.
I've been losing sleep, but I made up my mind.
What?
I'm keeping my baby.
Let's go! Let's go!
Can I just say it's a well-chosen song for a Catholic school church? Keeping my baby. I have to say.
Holy moly. Now, a big controversial question I have to ask you.
Uh-oh.
Okay, listen. This is
listening.
Big time. Things are recording here. There's your press people. Step back.
Here we go.
Why would you interrupt your mother with the dreams of you wanting to be an actress while she's watching Siempre en Domingo?
Because it's Siempre en Domingo, because she was a singer. She even performed at that talent show. It was like an epiphany that I had. And I was already in college, and I hadn't declared a major. And I was a really good student, you know, and I worked really hard at it. So I figured, like, if I told her what I really wanted, she'd know. And she would, like, I'm watching my show. Don't be ridiculous.
Yeah.
You know, it was something that's like a dream that you have that you don't actually realize. So she like, no, hombre, Judy. Don't do that. You know, you're going to be a nurse, or you're going to be a teacher or a social worker. You're going to be no actress. That's not for people like us.
I love it.
And I lost my mind. I got so pissed.
Yeah.
I was, I'm going to do it. And I slammed the door to her bedroom. You don't slam doors in Latino households.
What are you doing over here, B?
I said, mira, coño. And I went and I changed my major. And I started taking classes, and I bought the trades, and then I took a break from school, and I became a hostess at a restaurant
across from Carnegie Hall.
del Arte, if anybody still goes to that.
Yeah,
that was very supportive of me and everything that I had to do, all the auditions that I had to go on, that I chose to go on at the time.
Now, you didn't really leave the Bronx or have a boyfriend or ruffle any feathers till you turned 18. And how did that shape your independence, man?
That's a great question. I didn't. I wasn't distracted by things like that. I wasn't distracted by. I had 3 sisters who were all, very into boys and a social existence. I kind of piggybacked on their actions. So if one of them wanted to go on a date, I'd come along so they're able to go on a date. And the same thing with the parties. You couldn't go to the parties by yourself, so I came along. But it's not something I pursued. And then when I was 18, I just did the math, because that was the line your parents keep feeding you. When you're 18, you can do whatever you want.
Yeah.
And so I did. And whenever I wanted to do something that my parents didn't approve of, I said, well, I'm an adult.
Oh, snap.
And they couldn't really say anything.
Look at this.
I think it gave me a chance to grow up and mature a little better.
Yeah.
And I made my mistakes as an adult instead of as a preteen, if you will.
Yeah. No, I dig
18
it.
isn't really an adult. I mean, who really did?
So now you landed a role in Scorsese's Bring Out the Dead. You felt like you was on the high, right?
Yeah.
But then you didn't book anything.
For
a
almost
stretch.
3 years.
Yeah, but you developed that philosophy. As long as you can earn a living, you're going to be okay.
I think it was after a hardcore panic attack of being up all night, of having gone on yet another callback that I didn't get. And I was like, what am I had no money. I moved back home, everything. It was just kind of like I was starting all over again. And I just was up until the morning light, trying to figure out what am I going to do. And I understood. I was like, do you want to be a star or do you want to be an actor?
Yeah.
I was like, I really want to act. Those answers were coming to me. It's like, as long as that's what you want, you'll always find a way to do it. So if it's, regional theater, musical theater, teaching, acting, taking classes, being part of a theater company, whatever it is, if that's what you want, that's what you'll do.
Yeah.
You just really go after, figure out what you really want. It's like, I want to be an actor. I want to be a person of craft. I want to be good at it. And the stuff has come into place subsequently. Even the older I get, the greater it goes in terms of what's next in my career, in my life. You know what I mean? So it's been an enormous reward.
Man, salute to everybody out there who played a huge role in the Latino actors base.
Yes.
Liberis, of course. This is special.
The Theater Company, our most recent nominee, Liza Colon-Zayas from The Bear, and her partner, her husband, David Colon-Zayas, and John Ortiz, and myself, and Daphne Rubin Vega.
Legends, fam.
And Stephen Adly Giergis, the Pulitzer Prize-winning playwright, and Ron Cephas Jones, may he rest in peace, and Pedro Pascal.
Look at this.
Can you imagine?
Yeah.
Being part of
the
a group
Avengers.
Of people? Yeah, the Avengers, exactly. Being part of a group of people that have been able to, manifest their vision of whatever their career is in that way, and still be, and I mean, I'm honored to be part of this group of actors. They're badass for real.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
I love this. Once again, we are here with a phenomenal superhero by the name of Judy Reyes. On the set, you noticed some actors in the writing room while you stayed out until Bill wrote that Carla was a Mexican and even put her mother in a home.
Yeah. Well, I mean, those are the things that my first regular job, and being Latina and representing, and Dominicans are Dominicans no matter what. So, but we're also actors. I'm an actor. So he wrote her as a Mexican, and I was like, so is Carla Mexican? Because I'm Dominican, and he's like, oh my God, he was apologetic immediately. It's like white guys tend to be. I was like, it's not that. It's just that I gotta represent. Like, I don't want someone who's Mexican playing Dominican but sounding Mexican. And as an actor, I don't want to take that for granted. So I wanted to be able to. It's okay. Just let me know, because I want to do right. It's by the culture, which is something that, again, Americans, white people don't tend to embrace.
You was willing to put the work in.
Yeah, I wanted to.
Yeah.
I wanted to just let me know. And then, no, don't worry. But I embraced playing a Dominican to represent, because there weren't that many Dominicans on TV at that time. And that was the other thing. And then there was a storyline where my mom was put in a home. I was like, Latinos don't do that.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. They don't do that. They don't do this. Okay, let's do an assisted living facility where I was like, we can do that, but we don't do that. It was such a battle, for me. I was like, oh my God. And it was always terrifying.
Yeah.
To stand up for myself.
Yeah.
Because you spend a lot of time rehearsing. I was like, what am I going to say? I mean, it's okay. And then the second I was like, so I wanted to talk to you, and my eyes start filled with tears.
Wow.
And I get so nervous. I don't want to mess with my opportunity. I don't want to mess with the blessing, but I don't want to let my people down.
Yeah.
I don't want to let myself down, because if it's preoccupying me, and that's the math that you do afterwards, right? That's the math that I was doing, that I figured out, and that's what it was. It always terrified me to ask for what I want, because I had everything that I wanted, or to stand up to people who give me things, because but I also earned it.
Yeah, you did. And they seen your value to want to bring you in those rooms.
Yeah.
Did you feel you belong?
I grew into it. I have to say that now Scrubs is coming back, and I realize how valuable I was to the show. But feeling like I belong was, I don't know, I didn't understand what that felt like.
Yeah.
Holding on to my position and representing always. But I don't know if you can curse here.
Yeah, you can. You can.
Fuck this, I belong here.
Yeah.
I grew into that later. Like, the more I worked, the more I understood that I was born for this, or meant to be here for whatever purpose.
Oh my gosh. So much value in that. Now, you spent 9 years on Scrubs, which earned 17 Emmy nominations, but then you was told you had to audition for Mark Cherry's Devious Maids, but for less money. And how did that sit with you?
That shit sucked.
You could curse, fam. It's Eminem Station, son.
I mean,
and you're from the Bronx. Let's go.
It was just a completely different beast. I wasn't sure how to advocate for myself. I was relying on representation. It still turned out to be one of the best experiences of my life. I made among the best friends I've ever had. Do a show with all Latinas. Like, that doesn't happen. So there's certain things that you're willing to surrender for that, and then and things that I didn't. How would I explain it? I didn't know that you get a rate and you get paid the same thing. Do you know what I mean? So I just listen. If you don't do it like this, then it doesn't happen like this, and it's the fear of disappearing, not getting the job, screwing it up, upsetting people. All things that don't scare me the way they used to now. But it turned out to be the right choice. I moved there with my entire family. I just had my child. My husband came with me. My whole Dominican family just moved up to Gwinnett County, which is like 40 minutes north of Atlanta. So I got to spend time with them, and my kid got to spend time with my mom and everything for a little while. So it all worked out for the absolute best.
Yeah. You executive, oh my gosh, we're going here. You executive produced Freestyle, a love story. Salute to your chulo, George. How big were you into freestyle music?
8 years that it existed. Clubbing, The Tunnel, the Roseland, Limelight, Danceteria. There's another club that I can't think of. I can't remember. That's how old I am. But yes, absolutely. I was obsessed with it. Every single song sounds the same, but every single song meant something to wherever you were at the time. Like, I can attach a club to every song. I remember, because Judy Torres, who's probably the queen of freestyle, arguably, not arguable for me. She's one of our producers, and she is in the show. But I remember the moment that I saw her on stage. I was on Roseland, and she's my namesake, and she's my age, and I wanted to do what she was doing.
Nice.
And I see her, I still get chills. Oh my God, I get the knot in my throat. She's up there, and she's singing, and she's hitting that note. And I was like... every moment of that was confirmation that I was on the right track. You know what I mean? And the fact that she and I are close now, and that she's a part of this show, and she's doing an incredible job. We just did a presentation of Freestyle in Aspen, Colorado, with the Paisados Festival, and it was so incredibly well received, and it's just our best incarnation yet. And we're going to have a residency in Lehman College next year.
Let's go.
Keep an ear out, everybody, because you get to see what we're all about.
You went to play Quiet Ann on TNT's hit series Claws, right? After doing Claws, did you ever run into Yoli from the store you worked at?
Yoli from the store?
Yeah.
Oh, my God, Yoli. No, I haven't seen her since then. Thank you.
Legends. But another one... your homegirl, Justina Machado, man, she celebrated her birthday. Well, what was it like working alongside Ray's godmother on One Day at a Time?
Oh, it was great working with her. She is. I also remember the first time I saw her on stage, she was doing a play with the Labyrinth Theater Company. It was called God, the Crack House, and the Devil. Even Ron Cephas Jones was in that.
Wow.
And Bobby Cannavale and Liza and David. And I mean, everybody. It was like 20 people on that stage. It was a bunch of people in a crack house.
Wow.
And she comes on the stage, and I see her work, and I was like, my hero. My hero. I had to meet her afterwards, and I've just followed her ever since. Her and Ana Ortiz is another one that I saw on that stage, and I was like, these bitches are awesome.
Yeah.
You know, you see, it's so. The more you see that, the more important it is to see yourself reflected.
Absolutely.
So you see her, you say, she was like so and so on the block and that block. Oh, I remember meeting her or someone like her. I had a crush on that girl or that guy. You know what I mean? Yeah. So, and they're both very good friends of mine.
For sure, man. Everyone out there, how did your sister trick you to see Carrie? What did she say it was?
I don't remember what she said it was, but she knew that I hated horror films. My sisters loved it. And I think she told me it was like some kind of romantic comedy. I don't know if you have it written there. I don't remember. But she lied to me. So at the very end of that movie, when that hand comes out of the grave,
oh my God, that's scary,
and grabs her, and she's in the bucket of blood, and I'm shocked. I couldn't believe people could be so mean and so evil. It's like, what did she do to you?
Oh my God,
that you would do that to her. So her revenge was valuable, but I was terrified. That hand comes out of the grave, and she grabs her, and I couldn't sleep for 2 weeks.
I
was like waking up in a panic. And the first one or the
original? The original. Yeah, of course.
With the Sissy Spacek.
Even when I seen her in other movies, I was nervous. I was like so scared of her.
I was so glad. What was it she played in The Coal Miner's Daughter? She was like, okay, that's not really who she is.
Yeah.
and another one of my favorite actresses.
Yeah. And Jaws. How she? Come on, fam.
I don't know, man, but.
Do you ever take a moment to look back and say, wow, that Bronx girl really did it?
I say it every day. I say it's because of the Bronx. You know, it's because of being Dominican. It's because of everything that I come. But I say it every day. I find that beyond blessing, it's a purpose now. You know, I've done so well, and I've been so fortunate from the very beginning of my career that I know that I'm here. It's in the spirit of Hispanic Heritage Month, I'm here to serve, you know, in whatever way, to be the mirror, to be who people see, you know, when they want to see themselves. So I feel really fortunate. I'm really grateful, and I want to do right by people who've supported my career all this time.
You know, your Instagram and all that, you do that? You be there?
I am Judy. It is Judy Reyes.
Look at this.
Number 1. Yeah, Instagram. But that's all I have.
Yeah, that's it. It's all good. It's all good. You know, you got things to do.
I got things to do.
Come on. Life is amazing when you get to hang out with superheroes like this Latina phenomenal power, your homegirl, Judy Reyes.
And you will know my name is D-Stroy, my brother.
I like Destroy.
Yeah, destroy. Yeah, destroy.